This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, fine. So again, I just revised yesterday part, guys. Okay, so again, so this is online Selenium automation training 16 Jan. Okay, 2023. It's our Java project. Fine. Inside the Java project, we have one Java package, and inside the Java package, we can create our Java classes. Okay, just right click on Java package, new, fine. Just select class here. Okay, and just end. Okay, just okay. Type your class name. Suppose this is my variable 2. My class name is variable 2 here. Class name is a variable 2. Now click on finish button. Okay, now again every Java program required main method. So what is the shortcut of main method? Just type, okay, press ma, just type ma, control space, and then enter. Okay, this is our main method. Fine. Now guys, please help me here. Okay, I just revise within a 5 minutes. Okay, now guys, please help me. Suppose if I'm using integer data is equal to 70. Now please help me here. This is a local variable, right?
Global variable.
Global. Global variable.
Exactly. This is our global variable. Fine. Now again, suppose if I'm using int p is equal to suppose 15 semicolon. Fine. This is also our suppose before or now before data type if I'm using static. Okay, static. Now guys, please help me here. Is this static variable or global variable or local variable? Anyone?
Static. Global.
Static global variable.
Exactly.
Global static.
Directly static also. Okay, we can say directly global. Otherwise, we can directly see okay like a static variable also. Okay, static variable. It's fine. It's fine because okay we actually there is one rule. Okay, look, we cannot use static keyword in case of local variable. So if I'm saying like this is a static variable, it's fine. Now this is my main method. Okay, this is my main method. Suppose if I'm using int b is equal to 20. Okay, now guys, please help me here. Is this global, static, or local?
Local variable.
Local variable.
Exactly. This one is a local. Why? Because
Variable.
I am defining or declaring this variable inside the method body. Inside the method body. If I'm declaring any variable inside a method body, it's called as a local variable. If I'm defining or
Local
declaring a
variable.
variable name, okay, inside our class body but outside the method body, it's called as a global variable. And if I'm using okay variable okay, using static keyword before any variable, we can say it's our static variable. Fine. Now guys, again please help me here. This is also static. Suppose if I'm using string, hold on guys, me audible, right? Hello.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, now
Yes, sir.
great. Now yeah, fine. Please help me here. Suppose string Anna, sorry, string, yeah, Anna is equal to suppose, okay, again, now Swami, okay, to Swami, Venu Gopala Ayya, sorry, it's Ayya, okay, and then semicolon. I am using semicolon because this is known as a completion of statement. We can say this is okay. We are using semicolon because we can say it's our completion of statement. So this is also our global variable, right? Global or local? Please, anyone help me here. Do
Global
fast.
variable.
Local. Local
Local.
variable.
Exactly. This one is also local. Why? Because here I'm declaring or defining variable inside this method body. Inside this method body. Fine. Now again. Suppose, suppose. Uh, okay, how we can define user defined method. This is my predefined methods. Main method is a predefined. Okay, this is a predefined Java method. Now, how we can create our user defined method? Okay, just use public void. Okay, suppose a parentheses. After this parentheses we use open curly brackets and just enter. Okay, Now this is our close curly brackets for this open. Okay, this is our user defined method. My method name is a method. My method name is a method. Okay, suppose if I'm using here int a is equal to 5. Int a is equal to 5. Now please help me here. Is this global or local variable?
Local.
Exactly.
Local.
Again local. Why? Because I'm defining this variable. I'm declaring this variable inside a method. Inside a method. Inside this method. That's why we can say it's our local variable. Okay. Now suppose. So control space A. Okay. Now hold on. Again. Again. Okay. Suppose again user. Right. Okay, today I will take most important session, that is how we can create an object, how we can access the global level variables, okay, or methods, user defined method with the help of object reference. So please be focused here. Please be focused. Okay, again, suppose another user defined method I will create here. Okay, another. Suppose this is a public static void b. Okay, now this is my, we can say it's our static method. We can see the b is my static method. Why? Because here I'm using static keyword. Okay, suppose if I'm using int g is equal to 20. Now this one is also our local variable. This one is also our local variable. Fine. And suppose if I just use so control space G, it will print G here. Okay, now save our program. Now, are you guys getting till here? What is global? What is static variable? What is local variable? What is user defined method? Till here, guys.
Yes.
Ye-
Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
fine. May audible? May audible?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, great. Now, great. Fine. Now, guys, please be focused now. Please be focused. Okay, these are some very okay theoretical part, but please be focused. Only 5 minutes. Okay. Now, what is defining a variable? What is declaring a variable? What is initializing a variable? No one can ask this question. Hey, what is defining a variable? What is declaring a variable? What is initializing a variable? But this is some basic stuff. You need to at least aware about this. What is defining? What is declaring? What is initializing? What is assigning? What is reassigning? And what is calling a variable? Okay. Now, guys, please be focused here. Only 5 to 10 minutes. Okay. Then I will take a one program. Okay. Now, so what is defining a variable? Okay. What is defining a variable? Okay, now please be focused here. So defining a variable means a variable, hold on, a variable creation with its value. Okay, variable creation with value, okay, is called as defining a variable. Okay, it's called as a, sorry, defining a variable. Now for example, okay, like syntax, okay, like syntax. Now our normal syntax like data type, okay, then we can say variable name is equal to variable variable value. Okay, actually our variable syntax here we are using. So what is defining a variable? For example, okay, suppose int is a data type. Okay, data is our variable name, is equal to 70 is our variable value. 70 is our variable value. So we can say, guys, please be focused. Variable creation with value. Data is my variable name. Variable creation with its value is called as a defining a variable. It's called as a defining a variable. Now, what is declaring a variable? Guys, no one can ask this question, but at least you need to aware about this basic stuff. Okay, please be focused. Only 5 minutes. Okay, now here what is declaring a variable? So variable, okay, variable creation without value, okay, without value is called as declaring a variable. Okay, Okay, declaring a variable. For example, syntax. Okay, like syntax, again same thing, like data type. Okay, data type, then use variable name. But here guys, we are not using variable value, directly use semicolon. Okay, variable creation without value. For example, okay, suppose int is a data type, paste is a variable name, and then we can use semicolon. So here, variable creation with value, it's called as a defining a variable. Okay, here, variable creation without value is called as a declaring a variable. Are you guys getting till here? What is defining a variable or what is declaring a variable? Yes or no, please?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, got it? Okay, now please be focused here. Now what is initializing a variable? Okay, hold on. I will write this statement and then I will explain. Okay, storing, right? Some spelling mistake. Okay, fine. A storing a value in a variable. Okay, initializing means storing a value in a variable at the time of its creation. At the time of its creation, at the time of its creation, okay, is called as initializing. Okay, initializing a variable. Guys, if there is some spelling mistake, please manage. Okay, please manage. So now directly I will take for example. Okay, for example, now guys, please help me here. Suppose if I'm using int bali is equal to 50. Int bali is equal to 50. Fine. Now guys, please help me here. Is this here I'm defining a variable, declaring a variable? What is this? Please, anyone?
It's like
Guys,
defining.
Defining variable.
actually it's a defining a variable, because variable creation with its value. Okay, int body is equal to 50, variable creation with value, it's called as a defining a variable. So actually this is a defining a variable. Fine. Now what is initializing a variable? Okay, now guys, now, okay, suppose if I'm using int Raj. Okay, int Raj is equal to Bali and then semicolon. So actually Bali is storing, okay, which value? 50 value. And again I am initializing this 50 value, okay, inside a Raj, inside this Raj variable name. Okay, so this Raj is also contained 70 guys, 70, and this is called as initializing initializing a variable. Initializing a variable. Are you guys getting this part? Initializing a
Should be
variable.
50, na?
It's
It should be
50.
50. Nitin.
Sir, it should be 50.
Okay, hold on. So, sorry. Yeah, it's 50, 50, 50. Sorry, it's 50. Okay, now it's 50. Now, guys, do one thing. Please capture the screenshot. So, defining a variable creation with value is called as a defining a variable. Declaring variable creation without value. Okay, initializing storing a value. Okay, in a variable, storing a value in a variable at the time of its creation is called as a initializing a variable. Okay, do one thing, guys. Please capture the screenshot within a 5 second. Do fast. Okay, now, okay, what is
Hello,
assignment?
sir.
Yes,
Uh,
please.
can you explain again what is the difference between initializing and defining?
Initializing and defining. Okay, hold on. Okay, now what happened here? Okay, in case of defining a variable, okay, we are directly store our value here, right? So variable creation with value is called as a defining a variable. We are directly, okay, use this variable name int data is equal to 70. So this is also int body is equal to 50. This is also defining a variable. Suppose, okay, I don't, okay, I want to use this body variable name. Actually, I'm okay assigning this Bali is equal to Raj also. Okay, so this Raj, if I'm okay print this CISO, okay, if I just use CISO statement, so it will also return 50 value because Bali contains 50 here. Okay, so if I'm directly use int Bali is equal to 50, so it's defining a variable. Again, if I'm assigning this Bali inside this Raj, okay, so we can say it's a initializing. Okay, we just initialize our Raj value is equal to Bali. Are you getting my point? Yes
Yeah,
or no?
I got it. And I'm assuming you will be explaining where to use defining and where to use initializing in the program,
Hold
right?
on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
Yeah,
Still, I'm
yeah.
not using. Hold on, hold on. Okay, hold on. These are some theoretical part. Please hold on. Just okay. Upcoming again to okay, tomorrow also I will take. Okay, in case of okay, for variable. Hold on. So again, which one is assigning? Okay, now guys, please be focused. Assigning, right? So mm, assigning a variable. Okay, assigning a variable. So what is assigning a variable here? Fine. Now hold on. For assigning a variable, so we can say okay, sorry, storing a value. Okay, storing a value in a variable name. Okay, in a sorry, storing a value in a variable after its creation. After its creation is called as assigning. Okay, assigning a variable. Assigning a variable. Okay, guys. Here I will also assigning and reassigning. Hold on. Assigning and reassigning. Okay, please manage. Now, storing a value in a variable after its creation is called as assigning a variable. Now, guys, for example, please be focused here. Suppose if I'm using int p and then we are using semicolon. Now, please help me here. Is this defining a variable, declaring a variable, or initializing a variable? Anyone?
Declaring.
Declaring.
Actually, yes. Here we are declaring a variable. Okay, here declaring a variable. Okay, now guys, suppose if I'm using p is equal to 20, p is equal to 20. Okay, so what happened? We can say this is a assigning. Okay, assigning a variable. Actually here we are assigning a variable here. Fine. So first we need just declaring a variable. So storing a value in a variable, storing a value inside this p variable. Okay, in a variable after its creation, after its creation is called as a assigning a variable. It's called as a assigning a variable. Now what is reassigning? Okay, what is reassigning? Again, if I just use p is equal to 90. Okay, so this is known as a reassigning. Okay, reassigning a variable. Reassigning a variable. Are you guys getting this point? Storing a value in a variable after its creation, it's called as assigning a variable. If I'm again assigning another value, so it's called as a reassigning a variable. Are you getting my point? Yes or no, please?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
got it. Okay, now please focus. Only 5 minutes now. Okay, only 5 minutes. Now last one, that is calling a variable. Okay, calling a variable. So for calling a variable, it's very simple. That is system.out.println. Okay, so we can say reading a reading a value. Okay, reading a value variable, reading a value. Okay, reading a value variable from variable. Sorry, reading a value from variable. Reading a value from variable is called as calling a variable. Is is called as a calling a variable. Calling a variable. Fine. Now, for example, suppose int x is equal to 10 semicolon. So we can say it's a defined. Okay, it's a defined. But what is calling a variable? Suppose if I'm using sysop, right? That is system dot out dot println, and then if I'm using inside this parenthesis x value, so this is nothing but we are calling, okay, x variable for printing on console, on console sorry on console on console. That's it. Okay, now guys, please capture the screenshot. Please capture the screenshot. Okay, calling variable means just use system.out.println. Okay, that is calling a x variable for printing on console. That's it. Okay, do one thing. Please capture the screenshot. Okay, now I will explain most important stuff. Okay, that is okay. Create an object of class. How we can access the global variable. How we can access the static variable. Okay, in main method. Now, please be focused. Uh, okay, now guys, please be focused. Hold on. May audible? Hello? Anyone
Yes,
please?
sir.
Yes, no? Okay, great, great. Hold on, hold on. Okay, now. So memory location, most important stuff, guys. Okay, today's most important stuff. So please be focused here. Only 15 minutes, now onwards. Okay, only 15 minutes. Memory location of, okay, there are three variables. Okay, which variable? First one that is local variable. Okay, okay, local variable. Then second one we can say it's our global variable. Okay, global variable. Mm. And last one that is static static variable. Okay, now guys, most important stuff, so please be focused. Okay, how exactly memory will get allocated for local variable, for global variable, and for static variable. Please be focused. Okay, now here I'm explaining how we can create an object of class. Okay, why object of class is required. Okay, so please be here. Okay, I will write some two statement in case of local and global, and then I'll explain through programming, guys. Okay, so please be focused here. So in case of local variable, okay, please be focused. Only 5 minutes. Okay, I will write those statement and then I will explain. So local variable they get memory, okay, with respect to method. Why I'm saying they get memory with respect to method? Hold on, I will explain. So they means local variable get memory with respect to method. So they are, okay, also they are also called as, okay, as method variable. Why it's called method variable, guys? I will explain. Hold on. Okay, hold on. So they get memory with respect to method, so they are also called as a method variable. Okay, now hold on, hold on. Now in case of global, okay, in case of global, most important stuff, global variable is also called as an instance variable. Okay, global variable is also called as a instance variable also, guys. Instance variable sometimes. Okay, guys, some interrogations are there, so please be focused. Okay, please be focused. Only 5 minutes. Okay, now what is they get? Okay, for local variable, they get memory with respect to method, so they are also called as a method variable. But Balraj, why it's called method variable? Can you please explain? Hold on. Just wait for only 2 minutes. Now, in case of global, okay, global variable, they get memory, okay, memory location, okay, when object, okay, when object creation, they get memory location when object creation using using new keyword using new keyword. So global variable get memory location when object creation, okay, when object creation is going on, so object creation using new keyword. Okay, now still Baliraj, what is object creation, what is new here? Okay, please explain. Hold on guys, just wait for only 5 minutes, wait for only 5 minutes. So they get memory with respect to object, okay, so they are also called as, okay, object variable. They are also called as a object variable. Now I will explain the main concept. Okay, now I will explain main concept. Very very important. Okay, very important stuff guys. Okay, now what is object creation here? Okay, what is object creation? Hold on. So here, okay, create the object of class. How we can create an object of any class, any Java class? So there is one syntax. Remember, okay, we are using the syntax in, okay, after every programming now onwards. Syntax, how we can create an object of any Java class. Okay, so directly use first, okay, that is a class name. Sorry, okay, use class name as it is. Okay, use reference name, anything, Bali, Raj, whatever you want, paneer, chicken, whatever. Okay, reference name. Okay, class name, reference name equal to, use new keyword. Okay, object creation using new keyword guys. So class name, reference name equal to new. Again use same class name. Just control C, okay, control V, class name. Okay, and then you can use here parentheses, open brackets and close brackets, and then finally we need to use semicolon. This is a syntax of, okay, class. Okay, if I want to create an object of any class, first we use class name, okay, reference name, new, class name. Suppose, okay, suppose now guys, suppose what happened now. Now, okay, so here, what is the class of the, okay, what is the name of this class? Anyone? What is the name of class this?
Variable
Variable
2.
two.
Variable to
Exactly, variable to is class name. Okay, now
yes.
hold on, just I just copied it. Okay, hold on. Okay, now for example, okay, for example, okay, for example, now, oh sorry, okay, now variable, variable 2 is my class name. Variable 2 is my class name. Take reference name anything, like you can use Bali. Okay, you can use Tali. Okay, you can use like chicken, you can use paneer. Okay, you can reference name, you can use anything like A, you can use BH, anything. Okay, suppose if I'm using here V2 is my reference name. Okay, we just recognize this is a v2 from variable to class. So sorry, some spelling mistake. Okay, please be focused. Sorry, please be muted. Who is this? Please be muted guys. Asha, please be muted, otherwise I will remove you from our
Very
meeting.
देते हैं मुझे.
दे दो, क्या तुम खुद से नहीं खा सकती हो? ये क्या तरीका है?
Fine. Okay, now, so, okay, so what is the syntax of create an object of class? Class name, reference name. For reference name, you can use anything. Equal to, new. Again, use class name. So variable 2 is my class name. V2 is a reference name. You can use anything, Bali, Tali, okay, whatever you want as a reference name. After reference name, you can use equal to, new. Again, use class name. Okay, so again variable 2 is my class name. Okay, and then we can use parentheses, open and close curly brackets, and semicolon. Okay, just forget about this part. Are you guys getting this part till here? How we can create an object of any class? How we can create an object of variable to class? Yes or
Yes,
no,
sir.
please?
Yes. Yes.
Please, please capture the screenshot. Please capture the screenshot within a 2 seconds. Please do fast. Now I will explain this part through programming. Hold on. Okay, through programming. Hold on. Now, local variable. Okay, we are defining or we are declaring a variable. If I'm declaring a variable inside a method, okay, so we can say it's called as a local variable. Okay, so they get memory with respect to method. Okay, so that they are also called as a method variable because we are declaring or defining a variable inside a method. But in case of global variable, they get memory location when object creation using new keyword. Okay, object creation using new keyword. So they get memory with respect to object. So they are also called as a object variable or instance variable. Okay, now hold on. I will explain guys. Okay, please be focused. Please be focused. Do one thing. Please capture the screenshot. Do fast guys. Please capture the screenshot within 2 seconds. Done? Okay, now please focus. Okay, now, okay, so here again I will create another variable 3 class. Right click on Java package, new, select class name. Okay, so just click on class here, variable, sorry, variable 3. Now click on finish button. Now click on finish button. Now guys, please be focused here. Okay, please help me here again. Suppose int b is equal to 10. Fine. So this is called as our global variable. Why? Because here I'm defining inside a class body. Okay, but actually method body is not present. No matter if here I'm using, okay, here I'm defining a variable inside a class body. Fine. So we can say it's our global variable. Fine. Now again, suppose if I'm using static keyword. Okay, static guys, please be focused. Most important stuff. Most important stuff. So please be here only 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, static int c. Okay, int c is equal to suppose 15. Okay, now it's called as a this is called as a static variable. This is called as a static variable. Fine. Now again, suppose if I'm creating here user defined method. Okay, suppose public void, okay, public void a is my user defined method. Just suppose after parentheses we need to use open curly brackets and close curly bracket. So this is my user defined method. Okay, now suppose if I'm using integer a is equal to suppose 5. Okay, semicolon. So here I'm also defining this variable inside a method body. So we can say it's our local variable. It's called as a local variable. Suppose if I want to print this, okay, now I'll explain most important stuff, that is, okay, local variable memory allocation. So actually here I'm using printing statement for a. Okay, actually here I'm using printing statement for a, and this a variable here I'm defining inside this user defined method. Guys, please be focused, please be focused. Okay, so this is my u is my user defined method, and inside this user defined method I am defining a variable. My variable name is a having 5 value. I just, okay, and here there is some printing statement, system.out.println. Okay, now there is some printing statement. Fine. Now again guys, now I will use here our main method. We have a control space enter. Okay, main method. Now suppose int data is equal to 100. Okay, now guys, please help me here. Is this local variable, global or static? Anyone?
Local.
Exactly. This one is also local. Why? Because here also I am defining this variable in a method body. No matter your main method body or any user defined method body. If you are declaring or defining a variable inside a method body, so we can say it's our local variable. Fine. Now again, so control space enter data. Okay, this is a printing statement for data variable. Okay, now guys, okay, now let's check, see our program. Okay, so here printing statement is there. Okay, here there is no any printing statement. Okay, let's run your program. Right click on your variable3 java class. Okay, just select run as. Now click on java application. Only 100 will get printed guys here. Why it's not printing 5 here? Okay, there is also, okay, printing statement is there, but why only 100 is printing? Okay, again I will show you. Run as java application. Only 100 is printing. Okay, now if I want to print b variable, okay, like b, c, or this a, so we need to create a object of this class. Okay, we need to create a object of class. Okay, so why we need to create an object of class? Suppose if I want to access our global variable as well as our user defined method, then we need to, okay, we need to create an object of our java class. Okay, so my java class name is, so again hold on, I will write here. Okay, so here we need to create object of, okay, create an object of variable3 class. Okay, sorry, there is spelling mistake. Okay, variable3. Okay, so how we can create object of variable3 class? Okay, so syntax of class name, guys, please be focused here. How we can create object of class name, reference name, you use reference name, anything, new class name, parenthesis and semicolon. Okay, now here my class name is variable3. Okay, my class name is variable3. Just copy this class name, variable3, 3 is equal to new, again variable3 and semicolon. Okay, so here I'm creating an object of which class? Variable2, variable1, or variable3, guys? Anyone?
Variable 3.
Variable 3.
Variable. Exactly. Now, please be focused. Okay. Now, with the help of this reference name, V3 is my reference name. Okay, you can use reference name anything like Bali. Okay, like Tari. Okay, like, okay, paneer. You can use reference name anything, but for understanding we are using here v3 because v3 is a reference name for class name. Which class name? Variable3. Okay, now guys, please be focused here. Suppose, okay, if I'm using here sysio control space enter, okay, just inside this parenthesis just use reference name v3 dot. Are you guys able to see here? Here I'm getting, okay, like b integer name, and b integer come from variable3 class. Okay, so with the help of reference name we can access our global variable with the help of reference name. Okay, reference name means with the help of object. Okay, with the help of object we can access our global variable inside a main method. Just use this one. Okay, again, suppose, again use sysio control space enter v3 dot c. Okay, c variable is also present. This one is also c, this one is a b. These are our global variable. Okay, this one is also static global variable. Use this one. Okay, let's check now. Okay, just save your program, right click, run as. Okay, now just click on Java application. Now are you guys able to see here? Now it will print 100, and with the help of object creation of our variable3 class, we are able to access our global variable. B is a global variable. We can access our static global variable also. Okay, again I will show you. Now guys, please capture the screenshot. Are you guys getting till here? Yes or no, please?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, but
Yeah, but
Bariraj, okay, now
yeah,
hold
I
on,
have
hold
one
on, hold
doubt
on.
here.
Just give me only 1 minute. Only 1 minute. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Now, but Balirash, I want to print this A value. Why it's not printing? Why it's not printing? Why it's printing only 100? Here it will print your B value 10. Okay. Here it will print your 15 value for C. But I want to print this A value. Now, guys, please observe. Here I am defining this A variable inside my user defined method. Inside my user defined method. Okay, so that's why we need to call this method. Okay, if I want to print this local variable, okay, so we need to call this method with the help of reference name. Okay, directly we can call this method. Okay, like v3 dot, are you able to see here a method? A method. A methods come from variable 3 class. Just use this method. Okay. So V3 will access this A method. Okay. Just mouse over on A. Okay. And select open declaration. So it will directly call this A method, and okay, A method will execute this statement. Okay. So it will be execute 5 value here. Okay, because inside this A method, a variable is defined, and here we are printing this A variable, that is a 5. That is a 5. So first it will print 100, 10, 15, then v3 okay, call your A method, and A method will execute this printing statement A value. Okay, let's check. Save your program, right click, select run as, and now click on Java application. Okay, 100, 10, 15, and 5. Are you guys getting till here? And always remember, okay, we need to create an object of class inside only main method, because main method is an entry point of Java. Actually, it's a entry point of Java. Actually, execution will start from main method. Main method. Okay, so if you are creating an object here, here, okay, suppose outside the method, okay, suppose outside the main method, so it will guys not work actually, because okay, because with the help of object creation, hold, this part I will explain later, otherwise you guys will get confused. Okay, hold on. Now guys, hold on, right click, run as Java application. Now please capture the screenshot. Please capture the screenshot. Done. Now I will explain these 2 points. Local variable, they get memory with respect to method. Okay, here I'm calling a method na re. Okay, once I just call a method, so they are also okay, so your a variable will get execute, so they are also called as a method variable. Okay, global variable, they get memory location when object creation using new keyword, when object creation using new keyword, and they get memory with respect to object. Okay, if I want to access global variable, so we need to create an object of particular class, and with the help of this reference name we just access our global variable. So that's why they are also called as a object variable or instance variable. Now, okay, what is static variable? How exactly we can call? Okay, so there is one rule, guys, for static. Okay, please wait for only 5 minutes, guys. Please wait for only 5 minutes, not more than 5 minutes. Okay, please wait for only 5 minutes here. Okay, so in case of static variable, okay, they get, yeah. mm, So in case of static variable, they get memory. Okay, memory when class, okay, when class are loaded, okay, class is loaded into JVM. Now who is responsible to load your class? Anyone? I already discussed this part. Who is responsible to load your class in JVM?
Class loader.
Class loader, exactly. Okay, so in case of static variable, they get memory when class is loaded into JVM. Into JVM. Okay, so they get memory with respect to okay class name. Okay, with class name. So they are also called as class variable. Guys, in case of static variable, we don't need to create an object of any class. Okay, we directly access this static variable with the help of class name. How? Hold on, I will show you. Okay, suppose okay, just use CISO control space. Okay, suppose variable sorry variable 3 okay is your class name. Okay, dot which one is your static variable here. Okay, so C is my static variable, right? C is my static variable. Okay, so here guys, again, okay, directly use C. Okay, so we just access this static variable directly. We don't need to create an object of static variable. And also I will take a separate session on static, don't worry. Okay, it's a huge topic, but just remember one point here. If any variable declare as a static, okay, so we just call this static variable with the help of class name, directly with the help of class name. Hold on, I will show you. Okay, so this is also called as a class variable. Okay, now here, okay, here I will show you. Suppose also we can call this C variable with the help of object. Okay, but okay, also with okay we can call this static variable with the help of class name also. Okay, so control space enter. Okay, variable 3 is my class name. Okay, dot C. Are you guys able to see here? Dot C. Just use enter. Okay, so here we can say with the help of class name. Okay, with the help of class name, we can also call this static variable. C is my static variable. Okay, so let's check. Again, it will print a 15 value. Okay, so save your program, right click, run as Java application. Hold on. Are you guys able to see here? Okay, 100, then here 10, 15. Okay, then this reference will call your a user method, and user method will okay execute this method body. Now it will print 5, and at last it will print again 15. Okay, why 15? We can just access this static variable with the help of class name. With the help of class name. Are you guys getting till here? Okay, why? Because it's a static variable. It's a static variable. Okay, that's it. Now guys, please capture the screenshot. Please capture the screenshot. Are you guys getting till here? How we can create an object of class, how we can access the global variable, how we can access the static variable also, how we can access the user defined method. Yes or no, please?
Yes.
Okay, now again do one thing. Please capture the last screenshot. Please capture this last screenshot. Okay, so tomorrow onwards I will start our operator concept, most important stuff in automation scripting. Okay, this is also basic stuff but most important stuff, that is unary operator. Okay, like plus plus operator, minus minus operator. Okay, pre-increment, post increment. Okay, arithmetic operator, logical operator, bitwise operator, too many things are there. Okay, these are some basic stuff. Okay, and for as an automation tester we need to aware about this part also. These are some core basic part. Okay, now so that's it for today guys. That's it for today, and please start practicing at your end. Please start practicing. Okay, thank you so much for joining guys. Okay, now please join tomorrow sharp 9:30 p.m. ist. 9:30 p.m. ist. Okay, if you're still facing any issues while installing Java, okay, downloading Java, then okay, set the path of Java, okay, downloading Eclipse, please ping me tomorrow morning. Please share your index ID. I will take your remote and resolve your queries within a 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, please ping me after 9 a.m. IST tomorrow. Okay, thank you so much for joining. Please join tomorrow sharp 9:30 p.m. IST. Thank you so much. Now I'll take a break, guys.
Thank you.